So here I was, just chilling out on Advanced Wars by Web, checking up on some of the games that I follow, doing a bit of a status report, you know, checking out various players, seeing what they're up to. And I noticed that one of the greatest players of all time, X123456789, he's widely recognized as being like one of the strongest players ever. He's incredibly strong. He was playing a game against, I'm assuming, one of his buddies. I've heard about this guy, Miraculous XP. He's not like one of the greatest players, but he's a fairly strong player in his own right. And they were in a game together, and it was a very unusual matchup. It's a high funds match. Sensei versus Colin. And on the surface, this doesn't look fair to Sensei at all, because Colin is absolutely bonkers broken in high funds. Because the more money he gets, the better he becomes. He's already broken in standard, but in high funds, he becomes a special kind of cheesy. Because Gold Rush just gives him so much money. He can even pop Power of Money to get an insane firepower increase. If he saves up some income, he can get like a 200% firepower increase and just wipe his opponent off the board. So I was looking at this matchup and I was like, well, there is a 300 rating gap between these players, so maybe X123 is playing with a bit of a handicap. But then I noticed the rules of the game. It doesn't have a unit cap. These players are literally playing a high funds match, Sensei without unit cap versus Colin in high funds. And I was like, I actually don't know who's stronger here. Now normally there's like a 50 to 60 unit limit in some high funds maps. It can go as high as 70. I've even seen it go up to 80, which does limit Sensei a little bit. But now he can just pop his powers. As long as there's like space on the board, he can keep summoning infantry with absolutely no checks. However, he is up against Colin, which is, I legitimately have no idea who's going to win this. I really don't. So I checked out the match, I saved the replay, and I was like, yeah, let's cast it together. This should be fun. It's not often you get to see X123 play a game. Even less like a joke game like this. I mean, I guess they're just two friends having fun, but still. I figured that this warranted a video. So this map that they're playing on is called Bonafide. I don't know if it was ever part of the Global League. It's a high funds map. I've seen it before. I don't think I've ever played on it, though. It's a wild map. Tons of cities, which is good both for Colin and Sensei. So, again, I really don't know who's going to come out on top here. This actually seems interesting. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Now, of course, X123 is a very strong player. There's no doubt about that. Clearly stronger than Miraculous XP, but man, if you've ever played against Colin in high funds, you know what I'm talking about. Colin in high funds is just cheating. He gets so much money. He will have like an army that's 3 times bigger than yours. He'll have mega tanks all over the place. Like, you will literally be drowning in mega tanks. So both the players here just gonna open up infantry, starting to capture the bases around their area. You want to go for the neutral base first. Fun fact, look at the harbor. We'll probably see battleships and carriers in this game, I would imagine. Like, considering Sensei likes to spam battlecopters. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I was like, are there airports on this map? But no, there are definitely airports on this map. I was starting to wonder if maybe this was like an airportless map. In that case, I think Colin would have had the edge for sure, because Sensei's battlecopter's a big part of his utility. X123 opening up 2 tanks? I like that. You don't want to forego the vehicles just because you have a firepower penalty. I mean, in this regard, Sensei's vehicles are as weak as Colin's vehicles, except for the fact that, you know, Colin can buy them very cheaply. Look at that. 2 tanks, 2 medium tanks. The Colin experience. I can buy whatever you buys, just better. Daddy will buy me a new medium tank. I can waste this one. You know, just casual Colin things. Transport copter out of X123, I like that. Sensei transport copter's pretty good. APC as well, double transport out of X123. I like that. I mean, he's gonna have so much infantry. It's nice to be able to transport them to the front lines. But we'll see if Miraculous is able to counter that. Oh my god, he's spamming so many medium tanks. 3 medium tanks by day 7. Artillery, anti-air. I'm telling you guys, this match is gonna get chaotic very quickly. And there's going to be so many units on the map. Again, no unit limit. This can favor Colin too, but it favors Sensei much more. Lander? What? Oh my goodness. I guess there is some merit to this, yeah, because you can transport like this, and then you can... I mean, you can't really use this shoal because there's a river here, but I guess you can, like, transport one land unit per turn with this lander. Wow, okay. Wow, X123 opening up triple transport and lander. I told you this game was going to be whack. Miraculous now going for the com tower. Moving out with the anti-air and the artillery. So, Colin, what he wants to do... Oh my god. Fighter and two... oh my god, look at this. 4 medium tanks and a fighter. I mean, we're on day 8 and both players have like 30k income already. And they haven't even begun capturing the properties in the middle, which is pretty ridiculous. So yeah, look at this. These shoals are pretty restrictive, so I'm kind of surprised X123 got a lander, but I kind of get it. Oh my god, he's just going to sack a tank? I guess he just wants power charge, eh? I mean, honestly, I think that is the strategy. Look at that, he doesn't care. I mean, his tank is guarded by another tank, but he just placed his tank in range of one of Miraculous's tanks, and I think what he's going for right here is he's literally just sacking tanks to get power charge so he can pop his power. Because he wants those infantry out so that he can capture. This is actually genius. He knows that he can take a couple of L's. Because the power charge is worth more to him at this point, because it will greatly aid his capture phase. Yeah, look at this. X123 almost has his power up already. He just needs to sack a couple more units and he can pop it. And he will have like, what, 10, 12 extra infantry? Which is going to be super good for his capture phase. So I love the way he's playing Sensei right here. This is actually really cool. Moving in with the tank, just being a little shit. There we go. Yeah, that's his power already. That's his power already. He can pop it now if he wants to. He might save it though. He might save it so he can move. Never mind, he pops Copter Command immediately. From 22 units up to 33. So that's 11 infantry spawned right away. So, and the infantry can move and attack right away. This is one of the reasons why Sensei is so busted. Beautifully played by X123 right here. It's really showing why he's one of the GOATs. Look at this, just overwhelmed. How often does Colin find himself swarmed by cannon fodder? When he plays against Sensei, that is. Yeah. Alright, well, Miraculous XP. He's not daunted. He continues to take engagements. At least he can take them kind of freely now, which is nice. He also builds the landers. I guess the lander's just kind of decent on this map, but there's a problem though. As you can see, you can't really unload more than one unit with the lander. But you can unload and then move another one sourced by web, so I guess you can still get both units out of there if you want to. Fighter comes in, blocks the city, I like that. Against Sensei, oh my goodness, already the gold rush right here. I think maybe it would have been more worth it to save up some... I mean, actually, he did save up. Let's see, what did he do last turn? He just built infantry last turn, so... Yeah, he literally just built infantry last turn, so he actually is playing Colin correctly here. He saved up 50k in the bank. Yeah, look at that. And he pops Gold Rush. That is pretty cool, actually. So, he saves up. That's really what you're gonna have to do as Colin. You just, you save up money. Now he has... Did he buy already? Yeah, now he has 75,000 gold in the bank. 1 mega tank, 2 mega tank, fighter, medium tank. That's some insane value right there. This match is going to be absolutely wild. But Colin's going to have to contend with just a swarm of constant infantry from those properties. I'd say Colin is probably the one on the clock right here. He needs to end the match quickly because X123 is just going to spawn so many infantry this match. He's not limited by unit cap at all. Now a fighter is coming in. Mega tank from X123 as well. I mean, he can't kill Colin's mega tanks with just mechs. I mean, he needs to build mega tanks of his own. Maybe bombers, but Colin can just produce fighters that are just so much more effective than any units that X123 can come out with. Look at that. Look at that. Mega tanks coming in. Anti-air coming in as well. Oh, look at that. I think we're going to see a new power next turn. Oh, boy. Look at that. Day 11 rolls in. They're actually tied on unit cap, unit limit right now. Or on unit count, I mean. That's what I was gonna say. But, oh, those mechs, those Sensei mechs, man, you can see they can take engagements against medium tanks as long as the medium tank is a little bit damaged. But Sensei's air unit's pretty good. These fighters have a 20% advantage over Colin's. So they're pretty good. And yeah, as you can see, he can unload a mech and then move his lander away, which is pretty nice. And another copter command comes out from 33 units up to 49. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And it looks like Colin saved up 28,000 last time. So he's going to get some very nice return on the next gold rush as well. But man, look at all these units. More mega tanks coming out. X123 can use the lander to transport it, which is really nice. I see why both of the players went for landers right here. It's actually the correct play. I was a little surprised because I haven't played on this map before, but I can definitely see the appeal of the lander right now. Day 11, 65,000 money in the bank. Is he not? What? Is he not popping Gold Rush? Oh my god, is he saving up for Power of Money? Or maybe he's just getting some additional power. Never mind, he's popping gold. He's just getting some extra power charge. 98,000. So what he could do now, he actually has power charge for another Power of Money. He could build infantry right now. And then get, never mind, yes, but he's feeling the pressure. He could, in theory, have saved up another turn and popped Gold Rush again to get like 150,000. But at that point, you're yielding a lot of map control, and I feel like he probably felt a little too pressured to do that. But in theory, if you leave Colin alone and you don't apply enough aggression, then you're in a pretty good spot. You can just keep building up that Gold Rush to ridiculous degrees because it just snowballs like no other power in the game. I think Hachi is the only one who snowballs better than Colin in Elseworlds, but Colin is the snowball. He's the second, like he's the silver medal snowballer. But man, look at this swarm of units just flooding into Colin's territory. There's so many of them. Look at this. Now the mega tank is being transported in, which is nice. Fighter, artillery, anti-air coming out of X123. He did not pop his copter command. Probably he felt like too many of his properties were blocked this turn. So let's see what Colin decides to do here. He's fighting pretty valiantly back on the south front. I wouldn't say X123 has a very solid. He doesn't have that. This is definitely his weak side, but he's pushing hard up in the north though. But man, Colin, look at the tech, look at the high-tech advantage he has over here. So many mega tanks, bombers, medium tanks, fighters, and he pops another Gold Rush with 74,000 in the bank, goes up to 112k. That is pretty ridiculous. 1 mega tank, 2 mega tanks, 3 mega tanks, and a fighter, and a battleship, yes! Oh, that's lovely, you love to see it. Look at this. Look at this. What an absolute crazy match. But I think we're going to see another copter command this turn. X123 just has... Now he's threatening the comm tower as well. He just has so many units. This is the wildest match I think I've ever seen. Wondering if he's going to pop it here. He might just want to move off his properties first. Transport goes down. He's just balling up. Yep, there's the copter command. From 41 units up to 56. Yikes. Someone bring the infantry repellent, because these guys aren't going anywhere. 56 to 32. Colin does have a massive value lead, though. If you check out the value of their armies, it's 285,000 to 192,000. So a little bit less now that Sensei actually bought troops, but oh my goodness, this is crazy. Alright, mega tanks are starting to roll in right now. They are low on ammo, but against infantry they can shoot infinitely because they use their secondary weapons. You gotta love this battleship right here, man. I would love to see a carrier out of Miraculous, honestly. I think a carrier would be warranted to shoot down all those fighters, and actually, X123 doesn't have that many battlecopters, but I think a carrier would still be nice, just to kind of control the air a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mega tanks on the field right now for Miraculous XP. Day 14 rolls in, and yeah, I think we're going to see another copter command. I mean, he can definitely get it this turn. He just needs to sack a few more troops. There you go. And yeah, he's just moving units off his properties. Look at this. Now he's threatening the comm tower. What is Miraculous gonna do about this? His and he pops it again. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. No. We gotta put on the good one. Yeah. 66 units. 66 units, ladies and gentlemen. These guys won't stop. Look at this madness right here. There's so many. How do you, like, I feel like both players are literally purchasing units faster than the other can kill them. And the map is just filling up right now. I legitimately have no idea who's gonna win this. I didn't look at the results before downloading the replay. I kind of wanted to be. I wanted to be unspoiled. Look at this. Oh my god, Miraculous XP. Oh! Oh! What? Power of money with 66k in the bank. So that is 66 times 3. 180 something? 187% extra firepower? Oh my god, this might actually work, guys. His units are dealing triple damage right now. Or close, no, almost double. Oh my god, yeah, almost triple damage. One shot. Oh my god, look at the firepower on these units. One shot's the mega tank. Holy shit. But is it enough? Oh, there's the carrier. There's the carrier. Well, it doesn't give you defense though, sadly. Otherwise, this would have been a really good power to pop. But still though, I mean, even with that monstrous firepower increase of like 180%, it doesn't prevent X123 from just taking good engagements where he just deals a lot of damage. So, as funny as that power was... Oh my god. He's just sacking units into the mega tanks! Is he BMing? I think he's BMing. Oh, there's another copter command, ladies and gentlemen. 73 units! What? Oh my god, look at this absolute... I mean, I do think that Colin is losing this, because what is he gonna do? But still, I mean... What is X123 going to do against these mega tanks, though? He can't do anything. I don't even know how to commentate this match, ladies and gentlemen. I am at a loss for words. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I don't know what to say. Engagements are being taken. Units are attacking other units. They're moving forward. I wouldn't even know how to analyze this. I don't know what the hell is going on here. There's just units everywhere. I think Sensei's winning, but that's pretty much about it. And apparently, so does Miraculous XP. Well, this wasn't a very informative match, nor was it a very educational one. It was a very dumb match, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nevertheless. It's not every day we get to see a player of these, like, X123's caliber play a joke match against his friends. I think they were just having fun. But hey, in case you ever wondered, who is stronger, Hyphen's Colin or Sensei with no unit cap? I think we can conclude that Sensei with no unit cap is probably one of the most busted CS in Advanced Wars. I think Hachi would maybe give him a run for his money though, because he would just be able to continuously build new units, but who knows. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this stupid little match. I'll see you guys next time.